incredible young people with superpowers. And watching over them from Center Neptune, 7 Zoc 7. Watching, warning against surprise attack by alien galaxies from beyond space.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? I just did a video for the YouTube Comic Book Community Fantasy Football League. So if I come up here, might as well show you some books I picked up recently. New books from the past 2 weeks. I got some more 10-cent back issues for my shop, which is sale is done now. He's going to a little show tomorrow, so he's going to try to get rid of the rest of those. And then most of you know our puppy had surgery last Tuesday. All went perfectly as planned. She's back home with us now. We came home actually. We thought about coming home last Thursday, but we picked her up Wednesday. Doctor said she's good for travel. Got her in a car. She slept for three of the 3.5-hour drive. So she's good in the car. She doesn't make a peep. But she has to wear a cone of shame for 7 days, and then we have to limit her activity for a month. So in 4 weeks, I'll take her back down to Corning on November 13th. Do follow-up. Do they want to do another test? They want to see how everything looks inside the heart. Make sure the little ocular inclusion thing they called it. They actually what they did is they did a little incision inside of her leg, inside of her thigh, followed the femoral artery all the way up to the heart, and implanted this device into the extra blood vessel that's not supposed to be there to stop the flow of blood. Which, if you feel her heart, you can tell it's completely stopped it before you can feel that extra blood pumping, and it was really banging on her heart. Now it's pretty much smooth, which is completely amazing. So I'm sure nobody at the Cornell University Hospital is going to see this, but Dr. Kraus and everybody down there are just absolutely amazing people, and that is why they're the top veterinary college in hospital basically in the whole country. So people who asked about it or thought about it, all their thoughts and prayers. I'd like to thank every one of you guys out there. Not a big religious man myself, but do myself praying every once in a while. But enough of that. Yeah, so she's fine. I'll try to get another one of these videos with her big ass cone. She hates it. She really hates it. She's banging it and everything. So like I said, because new books past few weeks. Some of these I haven't read yet. Some I have. Past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, obviously Captain America number 12. Still liking that story. Art's a lot better now. This is number 4, the Kronos Commandos. That's from Titan Comics. I mean, it's pretty good. I feel like dinosaurs and time travel and World War II and blood and guts. That's a pretty good book. I think it's only a 5-issue series. Six Gun Gorilla 5 of 6. Heard some people were talking the other day on the round table. They weren't really liking this book, but I'm not sure where it's going. But obviously you've seen the art in the beginning, how they show the old artwork from the original story. I don't know where this is going, but they show in the story here. Let's see, where is it? She goes in the library part. She picks up. Where the heck is it? Hang on. That sounds earlier. What's the page? But anyways, they show this page. That is the gorilla from the original story that was in Wizard magazine. Back, I believe it was like 1939. They showed another part they showed in here. Yes, they did. What was it? Oh, before that. Oh yeah, they show his ex-girlfriend there or whatever picking up the magazine there, the Wizard magazine. So yeah, that was a lot of wasted time. But anyways, moving on. Haven't read this one yet. Avengers 21. Still don't care about Infinity. Still don't know why I'm picking that book up. And still waiting to read this. Batman 66 number 4. So those are the new books I picked up for this week. And while we're down at Cornell rather, in Ithaca, New York, there is a little shop. I think it's called Collectors for Comics or Comics for Collectors. But anyways, the guy's really cool in there. Picked up a nice little stack of books there. Picked up a new issue of Eternal Warrior number 2. Got the first one. I guess I got the first one in Corning. Got the second one in Corning. And hopefully when I go back in November, I'll pick up issue 3. I don't have it on my pull list yet. Not sure if I'm going to put it on my list or just pick it up when I see it. But you got a bunch of back issues there. Picked up a few issues of The Man Called Nova. He had a long box there. $2 a book, so I picked up issues 15. That's 19, 20, and 22. I like that cover. Then you had other boxes there with stuff. There was like obviously newer stuff that's priced a little over cover price, and I don't have any new 52 stuff. But the one title that I was kind of always interested in, besides Savage Hawkman, was Frankenstein: Agent of Shade. So I picked up issue 1. I think I had issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh well, yeah, 1, 2, and 3 that were out of his cover price box. Then he has 4 boxes of books that were quarter piece or 5 for $1. So I was flipping through there and I found issues 2 and 3 for a quarter. So I picked those up. And I also got issue 8, issue 11, and 14. I'm pretty sure this only ended at issue 16. So other stuff that I picked up for a quarter was I picked up the older series of Eternal Warrior, number 34. Pick that up. Picked up an older issue of Hawkman, number 18. And I was really surprised to find a lot of newer stuff in there. No, actually, I picked this up too. This is I wasn't sure if I need this. I picked it up anyways. It was a Nova number 15. Wasn't sure if I needed it, but for a quarter, what the hell? And like I said, there was a lot of newer stuff, and I was really surprised to see in there. I know these are relatively last couple of years. I think this is like 2007. I think it was, no, 2009. Is Haunted Tank. It's a 5-part miniseries. So I picked up issue 2, and this is issue 4 of 5. So, like I said, for a quarter, why not? I was really surprised to see a bunch of these. And that was Hoax Hunters. So these are normally $3 book for a quarter. So I picked number 2, number 3, number 4, this is number 5, number 6, and number 7. So don't know really much about it. Heard a bunch of good things about it. Figured what the hell. And actually, the morning I went, I actually watched Nate's video, and he showed a bunch of stuff. And he said he can never really find any of the back issues of this title. So I went down there and I actually found 2 issues of Rachel Rising. So it was number 12 and 14. So for obviously 50 cents, I will give Nate a cheap birthday present. So happy birthday, Nate. And obviously, by the intro of this video, those of you who remember the TV show, cartoon, Battle of the Planets, loved that TV show growing up, still love it. In my shop, had a couple back issues, and these are some of my 10-cent books. So I picked up issue 8 of Battle of the Planets, and number 10. I think there's only 12 issues in that series in that run. So I'll be looking for some of those. Some more Valiant books I picked up for 10-cent books. Some more Archer Armstrong. I'll go through these really quick. Nothing really crazy. So I got issues 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 23. That's a nice big stack. 10 cents a piece. It's just, like I said, just for 10 cents, you can't help but go through these boxes and just buy stuff. This is a 6-part series back in 05, The Day of Vengeance. So I picked up issues 1 and 2 of that. And then I seen another 6-part series. This is the Submariner. So there's 2. That's 3. And issue 5. That's a pretty sweet cover. So those are pretty cool. And also, never heard of this, but knowing Ed Brubaker from his work in Captain America, there's a book called Sleeper. This is number 1. I guess there's 2 different books of this. And there's this is the first book of it, first volume of it, and then I think this is the second book of it, and this is number 2. And I remember when this series first came out, it was a 12-part, and they called it a maxi series from DC back in '86. And I believe my friend had these, and I think I read some of them. But this is Challenge. There's number 5 and number 6. So I'm pretty sure I can get those pretty cheap. And then I went to today. My wife has a little jewelry business on the side where she sells stuff. So we were out of town. So I figured, well, you go do your stuff. I'm going to drive to the comic shop and poke around. But while I was there, I picked up issues 2 and 3 of the new Astro City series. I have issue 1, so I have 2 and 3 now. I read those. And I said, well, I'm always looking for stuff, and I've always wanted this book and never really wanted to pay for it. But I bit the bullet and finally got this today. Was The Cat, issue 1. So I've always wanted that. I figured, got some cash on me, might as well pick it up. And then I saw this. I saw this the other day when I was in there, and it's really been that I really wanted it. I had to have it. I know no one's gonna come in and buy it. Nothing fancy about it, but I've wanted it and wanted it. So I went ahead and I bought it. And that's issue 18 of Foxhole. And normally I don't buy a whole lot of war comics, but I knew there was one little thing in here about this. So I looked up in here and let's see if I can find it. This is a story by PFC Jack Kirby. So I think this is a reprint of, I think if I read it right, it's a reprint of the first few issues. He may have done the cover on this, I'm not sure. But this is from, it's just done. It's kind of older. I thought it was a year on here. I thought it was a year on here. Not sure. I know it's a 12-cent cover. That's pretty cool. The cover's not in the greatest shape. There's some few nicks and tears, a tear in the corner down here. But the inside is actually pretty good. Inside's not too bad. All the staples are together. Pages aren't too bad. So, being a Jack Kirby book, had to have it. So there's Foxhole, issue 18. So that's it. I've taken up most of your time. They said they want to thank everybody again for their other thoughts they've given me for Tootsie, and I know my wife was a nervous wreck all week until we got her home. So she's resting comfortably. I said she hates her cone, but yeah, I'd hate a cone around my neck too. So that's all for now. Until the next one, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.